Uzi. Who are my lovers? The first one, these are my sister, and she got married on Thursday. They have been together for 11 years. You can't imagine what those two girls went through to arrive in this day. And they were really, really happy, and they are two of my lovers. I have more. My family, this is my family. And this was on my 40-year celebration. You know, it was in pandemic last year, and I was thinking about to do a great party. And at the end, my party was this. And you know, at the end, what I felt, that was I was celebrating with the best part of me, my family. I love them. I have more lovers, my dogs. Those are my family dogs. This is the Susie. She has 15 years old. You can imagine, we did her birthday. Look this. And we have the new babies that arrive in the house. This one is the Ziggy, and this one is Maggie. Look her face. She loved to look to us like that. Those, again, are my lovers. I have other lovers, my friend. And here you can see one that you know, Rejane and Aletheia. They are, and here I have some friends from dancing. I danced for a long time. And yeah, and those ones are my lover too. I would like to share this with me so you can know more your Toastmaster of the day. And I hope, and my new lover, I need to say this, is Brasília Toastmaster. And welcome to this time. I hope we can share all this love that we have in our hearts, that it's not love between a couple. It's love in different ways. And I showed you different ways of sharing this life, this love. So let's go back. I'm Uzi, again, your Toastmaster of the day. And I don't do this meeting alone. I need some fellows Toastmasters to help me. The first one will be Aletheia. Aletheia is our timer. Aletheia, please, can you explain how you will develop your role today?
Oh, hello, Uzi. With a lot of love today. Oh gosh, my heart's like warm. Today, my role is as a timer, so I have to pay attention about all time about our agenda. Mainly about a lot of about, guys, a counter, please. Mainly they is prepared the speech. So today you have 3 speakers and they have between 5 and 7 minutes to deliver it. So my background, when the time will be the minimum, it became green. And the middle of that, I will show the yellow one so you can prepare yourself to finish it with calm and be quiet and finish it breathing, please. And at the end time, my background will be red, and you have 13 seconds with tolerance. So guys, pay attention on my screen. Back to you, Uzi. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aletheia, for sharing with us. The next one is our accountant, Raquel Ilha, from another club, Beat. Raquel, welcome. Please, can you tell a little to us how you will do your job today?
Yes, sure. So what's going to happen is that I'm already counting the repetitions of a few words or just about things that we tend to do when we are nervous or when we are thinking about a word and we don't know how to just pause and calm down and continue. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm here to help you, and I will bring some flashcards to help you throughout your speech. And I'm putting everything on Excel with the name of each one of you and the number of times that you make these mistakes. But it's not a mistake. It's just a slip, and you're going to remember next time.
Thank you, Raquel, so much for being here and for helping us today. And now we have a grammarian. And Alexandre Magno is our associate. He's from Brasília Toastmasters. Will help us with this function. At the end, I will let him say the word of the day. Let's continue here. We have our hack master that will be Gilmar. Gilmar, can you please tell a little about your function today?
Hello. Today, as the Hark Master, I will practice the active listening. And later, at the end of the meeting, I will test if you are practicing to the active listening, if you are paying attention. I will basically choose some questions about the speeches and ask you at the end. That's it.
Thank you so much, Gilmar. And our topics master of the day will be Naya Lima. Naya, can you please explain a little about what is topic masters? Which moment it's this one, please?
Okay, hello, Uzi. Hello, everyone. As a table topic master, I will help you the art of improvisation. Improv, develop our 4-skill communications, listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. So I will come back later with some questions about love, and I hope you like it. Back to you, Uzi.
Thank you so much, Naya. You're welcome. And our general evaluator will be Plínio Pinheiro. It's from the Club of Portuguese Club in Florida. Plínio, can you please explain a little about your role? Plínio, are you there? Okay, so maybe I can explain a little, and Plínio can tell more when he did his evaluation. So Plínio will evaluate all the meeting. He will evaluate also the evaluators and the other participants that are not evaluators, like the speakers, for example, because the speakers, they have an evaluator. But me, for example, as a Toastmaster of the day, need an evaluation. The evaluators need an evaluation. So Plínio will do this great job for us, and Plínio is amazing. He always is here with us. And now I will give the word to Alexandre to say his role as a grammarian and to bring us the word of the day. Please, Alexandre, it's with you.
Okay. Well, thank you. Grammarian has something of a difficult mission to show the mistakes on English grammar, but also a very pleasant mission to show what are the good things that people spoke during the meeting. And the word of the day is buzzword. That's something that we hear a lot. A word or expression from a particular subject area that has become fashionable by being used a lot, especially on television and on newspapers. Just a moment. For example, diversity is the new buzzword in education. Or at Toastmasters, the expression "no barriers" is our buzzword. So when any one of the speakers say the buzzword, thumbs up. Okay, thank you.
Alauzi, I couldn't hear you. You are on mute.
Okay, sorry guys. So now we will have the prepared speech, and the first one is Vanessa. Vanessa is in the presentation mastery path. Her project is connect with your audience. Her evaluator is Patricia Wolf, and the title of her presentation is Drinking the Fast Teas and Changing Lives. She has from 5 to 7 minutes to give her speech. Vanessa, welcome, and the stage is yours.
Thank you, Alauzi. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever saved something nice that you have for later, and then you ended up using it very little, or even not using it at all? Please raise your hands if you have done something like this. The worst case I have seen of this situation happened with my grandmother. I come from a humble family, and my grandparents lived in a house where the floor was made of compressed soil. Sometimes bats would get into the house and fly over our heads when we were sleeping. They would sometimes even wake us up. Even though they lived in a very simple house, my grandmother had a beautiful china dinner set, and she stored it carefully in a cloth bag. She has waited for many years for a special occasion to use this china dinner set. But unfortunately, this occasion never arrived. My grandmother never used her dinner set. I got shocked by that. And then I made a decision. When I have nice things, I'm not going to store them forever. I'm going to use them as often as I can. And I do this. When I travel to the northeast of Brazil, for example, and I buy those beautiful embroidered hand towels, I use them the next week. But I was intrigued by something. I was not drinking my fancy teas. I love drinking tea. Sometimes when I travel, I search for specialized stores so that I can buy some different teas. My friends would sometimes travel and bring some tea to me as a gift, but I was not drinking them. They're all stored in my kitchen in tiny decorated tins like this. They're all at one site, but I wasn't drinking them. But this changed some weeks ago. What happened is that I went to my workplace and I brought home this cup. This cup is different because it has this lid and it also has this tea infuser. This tea infuser is better because it has a finer mesh. And since it is open, it's also easier to clean. Ever since I brought this cup to my house, I have been drinking my fancy teas every day. But why is that? In behavioral sciences, we call choice architecture when you frame the environment in order to influence someone's decision. You change the environment and people tend to change their choices. This works because we human beings have what is called biases. We tend to make mistakes, simpler mistakes in some situations. And one of these biases is lack of memory, lack of attention, and another one is lack of willpower. This was my case. I wanted to drink the teas, but I wasn't making them. Behavioral sciences tell us that when you have a problem similar to this, one thing that you can do is to use choice architecture change the environment so that the things that you want to do are easier. If you want to start a good habit, you change something in the environment to make it easier for you to do it. On the other hand, if you want to stop a bad habit, you change the environment in order to make it more difficult for you to make this habit. I have used this to read more and also to sleep better. I have developed the terrible habit of scrolling endlessly on my phone right before bed. So I wanted to stop this habit. And I wanted to read more. I already read, but I didn't read as much as I wanted. So what I did is I changed my night routine. I put my phone to charge far away from my bed, and then I take a shower and I go to bed. When I go to bed, I take my book that is on my bedside table, and then I start reading. And this has worked for me. If you want to start a good habit, like, for example, eating healthier, one thing you can do is to have a green smoothie in the morning. And what can you change to do that more? You can freeze the ingredients of your green smoothie, and you can also already leave the blender on the counter the night before. If you want to exercise more, one thing that you can do is to already separate the clothes you're going to use the night before. We can all use choice architecture in order to lead ourselves to better lives. I invite you all to think, what is it that you are thinking about doing, but you're not doing? I want you all to think, what is the fancy tea that you want to drink? Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa, so much. Let me put here. Thank you so much, Vanessa. You know, Vanessa, I was, can you see? Let's applaud Vanessa. Vanessa, I'm so happy, you know, I'm generally you do some presentations with slides, and now looking your body movement and wow, your expression, like I look and I thought, my gosh, this is another Vanessa. Wow, congrats. I loved your speech. Wow, I love it. I really love it. So now it's the time to give a feedback to Vanessa. Please, everybody can give feedback. So our guests, you are invited to give a feedback to Vanessa. And every feedback is important. We used to say here in our club that a feedback is a gift. So let's give a gift to Vanessa, okay? And we have 1 minute. Alatea, please, 1 minute.
Uzi, with a lot of love. 1 minute passed.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. Oops. You cannot. Someone is sharing the screen, so I can share mine. Okay, now I can. So continue our meeting. Our next speaker is with Kin. Kin is in Presentation Mastery Path. His project is Manage Change. His evaluator will be Jose Milano, After Office Club in Chile. And her title is Laid Off and Shake It Off. I love it. And his time to do this speech is from 5 to 7 minutes. Ken, the stage is yours. Thank you so much, Ken. Welcome.
Hello. Have you ever been laid off?
Hello.
Nowadays, laid off. Can you hear me? I heard someone. Is everything okay? All right.
Yeah.
So I will go back. Have you ever been laid off? Nowadays, laid off is a buzzword. To be laid off is a smooth term to refer to being fired when the company no longer can afford paying for all the staff it has. Well, to be laid off is a very common word nowadays because of the crisis of COVID-19, and many people are facing this struggle. Well, it happened to me as well. I had my first experience ever being fired in the beginning of the year when I stopped to work for Thomas Jefferson. The coordinator that I had to talk to, she was clearly embarrassed to bring this bad news. And proof of that is that she said in the end of the meeting, I really tried to have enough classes for everybody, but I couldn't. The truth is we have lost more students this semester than we had lost in the previous one. So whenever the crisis is over, please get in touch with us so we can rehire you because we really like your job, but we cannot afford paying all the teachers right now. Yeah, guys, it was very hard to hear that. I was down in the dumps for about 2 days, laying at my bed, uh, just staring at the ceiling. Yes, but I had to make a plan. Yes, I had to make a plan to do something about it. Yes, so I decided to shake it off. That's the expression that I think that's the best expression that can translate what I did. It was a financial crisis, a financial issue, and I had to take care of it as soon as possible. So I came up with a plan, and I came up with a plan very fast. I had already started my transition to being a self-employed teacher 1 year before that, when I decided to become an entrepreneur, MEI in Portuguese. I had a reasonable number of private students, but having private students is tricky. You can never fully rely only on that. So I started my first step, the first step of my transition, to analyze the current scenario. After watching some videos and reading some books about business, I realized that online classes are the new black. It's all the rage. And more than that, online courses sold on platforms like Hotmart are very popular nowadays. Spotting that was essential for my next steps. The second step was to design a plan of action. So I had to activate my once forgotten network. That's when I got in touch with an old friend of mine, Pamela, that we did an exchange program in Baltimore together many, many years ago. And she's a specialist in digital marketing. I wanted to make a professional website for me and increase my leads. She made a counter proposal that I didn't see coming. She made herself available to help me launch my online course, also known as Info Product. Well, I had plans to do a prep course for TOEFL, but only in the future. I kept postponing it, but that was my call for action. That was my opportunity. So the third step was to make this radical transition and invest in my social media. Once again, I had already started this process, but now I have to take it to the next level. I did an online course about metrics and video making techniques. I even made a Reels course for Instagram to see how serious I am about this. And now I have more than 2,000 organic followers on my Instagram account, and my goal is to reach at least 5,000 as soon as possible. And then there's the fourth step of the plan. I've got to record classes. classes, yes, so I can officially launch my online course. For that reason, I bought lots of new equipment. I bought green backgrounds, webcam, microphone, ring lights. Those are some of the items on the list. There's much more. And I don't consider it spending though. For me, that's an investment. One thing that few people understand about entrepreneurship is that in order to make a profit, you first need to spend a lot of money. That's how things work. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how things work. All of that has started with that sentence back then. I'm sorry for firing you, but when the crisis is over, please get in touch with us because we're very much interested in rehiring you. But guys, I don't need a job after the crisis. I need to get paid during the crisis. And that's when it hit me that I have to take care of myself. I cannot wait for anybody to do it for me, right? And to my greatest surprise, new students came out of thin air from recommendations of current and past students of mine. So I even had the chance of put together one class with people from different states. That's how I teach a class with students from Salvador, Fortaleza, and Brasília in the same class. I've made it improbable and it's working so far. Thank God. After 10 years of teaching English for schools, I can finally have the autonomy to design my own classes, to select the course book, the pace of the classes, and the format of the assessments. The truth is, I am living the dream of being self-employed and the dream of designing my own classes and courses. All of that has begun as a result of a crisis. And that's when I think of a quote that is very important to keep in mind. Any kind of crisis can be good because it wakes you up. It waked me up. So now that I shared my struggle and the plan I came up with to deal with this situation, I want to leave this message to all of you who are facing a similar battle in your life. Wake up and shake it off. You can do better if you react. If you react, I promise there will never be lack of money in your life. So wake up, shake it off. Thank you.
Oh, wow, Kim, congrats. Wow, this touched me a lot, because this pandemic situation made us, all of us, to reinvent us. And so you showed this to us, and it's so, we can feel, I can feel. Yeah, and it's amazing, and I'm really happy for you. I know that you deserve that, and you deserve everything you want. Never give up and move forward. And I'm really happy with that. Congrats, I love it. So now let's give feedback to Kim, please. Applause. First, applause to Kim. And now let's give feedback. Please let this gift to Kim.
Your love. Godspeed your love to
1 minute past, Lucy. Oh, so
Thank
much
you
love
so
today.
much. Wow, the
You are
music
so
was
beautiful.
so good that I didn't want to stop this time. Okay, let's go.
Like me.
Let's go. Our next speech will be Alessandro Dias. Alessandro, our VP. And his path is leadership development. His project is develop your vision. His evaluator will be Akiko Yamagami. And the title is Time Doesn't Stop. Alessandro will have from 5 to 7 minutes to complete his speech. Alessandro, welcome, and the stage is yours.
Do you remind when you were just a small child? When you look into the mirror and saw yourself and start to imagine so many things that you could make. Maybe you thought that you could have super strong power, or you can run so fast that nobody can catch you. Maybe you thought that you could fly someday. Kids are so naive that is amazing because they can dream so big without any worry about consequence. But there is one thing that we need to think about kids. They don't have perception about time. They just live the life they had without worries. When we grow up and we are now teenagers, we still look sometimes into the mirror and we still have some dreams inside of us. Maybe we would like to be a little bit stronger. Maybe would like to be a thinner or fatter, lose shy. We start to look to the good girl that passed away or passed by you, or the good handsome man, and start to wonder about love. Things get really different in teenager years. And during this time, those young men and ladies don't think so much about time. Sometimes they think that the time won't pass for them, that they would live this great moment forever. But sooner or later, you become an adult. And many times you stop dreaming. Maybe because someone tossed that on you, your boss, your family, people that you think or should love you. Without notice, they start to remove parts of your dreams to a point that you just look for time. And they, at the end of the year, you look behind and you see all that 12 months behind and think, oh my God, thank you so much. That was a tough year. Time was so slow to pass. And you look sad and realize actually that you haven't done something great for yourself. And the next day, in January, you look further into the next year in the hope that things can get better. And since it's the beginning of the year, you think that you have a lot of time ahead of you. Adults, kids, teenagers, all have different thinkings and thoughts about dreams and time. The actual truth is that time has the same weight for everyone. The difference relies on what you think about that. And when I look into this project here in Toastmasters, talking about my personal vision, I need to look further in my life. I need to think about myself because I know how times works. I know it's the same for everyone. If I look ahead and I see someone, or I look up there and I see someone that has reached so much things that I haven't, or some of my friends haven't, is it because they have a special time for them? It's because they did what was need to be done. They deserve to have what they have. So my vision for myself in this project here in Toastmasters is to be the best I can be. If you have my name saved on your phone, you can look at my WhatsApp status. It's the same for years now. I think for 3 years. Is for me or for you to become the change that you'd like to see in the world. And to do that, I need to be a better person. I can't look just for myself. I need to look over this wall in front of me, look into my family, my kids, my wife, and see what I can do in myself to become better for them. If I can't do that, it's going to be a waste of time. And since I realized that, my life changed. It's so easy for me to open this door, leave my room, and see the wall full of books that I bought in the last 4 years. Books that, I need to be honest, has been left there as decoration. The best version of myself will start to every morning go and pick one of those books and read, because I know I can have benefit from them. I need to stop worrying about the cold that we are arriving now with the winter, and know that I need to leave my bed, and you should do the same when your alarm clocks rings. That's the right thing to do, because the easy thing to do won't make you achieve what you think you dream about. And maybe, I know this is about my vision, but I would like to leave you with one message. Maybe, just maybe, because I read that and I believe it. If you're not achieving your dreams, it's probably because you don't have any. Look past your life, forgive who you need to forgive. Look further, what you have, what you can have. Do the things that you need to do, and remember, always remember, to dream big and naive as a child. That's the best thing you can do, plus action and consistency. Thank you so much.
Wow, Alessandro, thank you so much for this speech. My gosh, the speeches today, they are really amazing and so touchable. I believe it's because of this, our theme, it's love, because it's so intense and we can connect with everything. You know, I really believe this, be the better version of yourself every day, and don't look to everybody, and look to you, inside of you. And amazing. Thank you so much for this speech. And now let's go. Let me share. Let's go to applause first to Alessandro, and we will have 1 minute to give feedback to Alessandro. Please, guests, you are welcome to help Alessandro to improve his speech. And we have 1 minute from now. Please, timer. And for the guests, the link is in the chat. I'm desperate now. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead. Now is our report time. Aletheia, please give us your report about the time of our speakers. The stage is yours.
Hello, everybody again. So all of them should deliver their speech in between 5 and 7 minutes. So Vanessa have done in 6 minutes and 20 seconds, Kim in 6 minutes and 54 seconds, and Alessandra in 6 minutes and 59 seconds. So all of them are eligible. Congrats, guys. Back to you, Alauzi.
Thank you, Aletheia. So now that all them are eligible to be, we'll have the vote now, Aletheia? Yeah, sorry. So now we will have to vote to the best prepared speech. So guests also can vote, and we have 1 minute to that.
And the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand.
Alauzi, we already have our winner. Oh, these lovely songs today.
Yes. So now we will take that picture with our best smile. Please open your can, please. Let's register this great moment together. Aletheia, you are the person that knows how to do that, please. I have to stop to share my screen.
Yes, please. Guys, your best smile. Kim, you are here with us. Leonardo too. Can you open the camera or not? So let's do it. I will count until 3. So 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, guys. Love. Done. Thank you, guys. It's amazing photo. Oh, so cute.
Love should be like this. Everybody like this. Let's go. Thank you, Aletheia, for the picture. Let's continue our meeting. And now we have our network break. So let's talk. If anyone wants to go to the bathroom or take some water, now is the time. And if anyone wants to tell more about yourself and to share with us your experience, why you were here on the club, who invited you, how did you find us, you are welcome. Please.
Please sound like Plinio. Can you hear me?
Cool, Plinio. Got it. Great.
I was very worried. I am very worried about this because I tried 3 different microphones. My gear, I thought my gear was down. That's okay. Thank you, Aletheia, to introduce my role. But I will do the rest at the end of the night. Thank you very much for inviting me. And the buzzword is love, right?
You are always welcome. Juan from Chile. Welcome, Juan.
Thank
and
you.
Felipe too. Felipe, how are you? Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
Hi, Felipe. You're
So
welcome.
nice to have you here.
Thank you for the invitation again.
Always.
I'm very glad to be here.
Oh, great. I hope you are having a lovely time with us. Today is our Valentine's Day in Brazil.
Really?
So because of that, we are like
happy Valentine's Day to all of you.
I forgot to mention this in the beginning of my presentation. In Brazil, I believe it's that because I don't have a boyfriend, maybe because I forgot this day, probably. But Patricia can correct me, but in USA, Valentine's Day, really you share gifts with friends, and it's not just couples, yeah? I remember when I wore that, it was a little different.
Valentine's Day is February the 14th, and any holiday in America is always a big day. So you can even share Valentine's Day with your dog. So there are always lots of gifts, and if the man doesn't remember, God help him if he's married. Okay. So he'd better remember. It's an important day. So the men have to remember the woman's birthday, and he'd better not forget Valentine's Day. So I hope all of you get a gift, a rose, a nice dinner from the special person in your. And by the way, the special person can be your friend. Okay.
So
yes.
It's what I asked you. Yes, because when I was in USA, I remember I was there in Valentine's Days, and friends were like sharing gifts and going out. And I thought, my gosh, we need to do this in Brazil.
Yes, it's a happy day.
It's a happy day.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the route. How can you talk with us a bit
about Valentine's Day? That goes back, I think, hundreds of years. I'm not sure on it, but it does go back hundreds of years. It's a European thing. Yes, so it must have been an Italian.
Molto bene, italiano.
Yeah. It certainly wouldn't have been an Englishman who invented it. But anyway, we all celebrate it. So it doesn't really matter, does it? It's now worldwide.
Nice. And the Ruth, are you liking our meeting?
Oh, yes.
Grammar, correct me.
I think at this moment it's pretty special to me. I met this group through my boyfriend that live in Canada, so I participate the Toastmaster online now during the pandemic. So it's very, very nice. I never heard before this group, this project, and I feel everything very nice and touch my heart in some way that I can't explain. And yes, I am very emotional person, so yes, I am fine.
Like us.
I don't know, but I like the things that touch my soul, and I like this moment. Like share our opinions, our thoughts without any shades, something like that. And, yes, it's very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth. So welcome you. We are here all Saturday afternoon, so just come and stay with us. And we already passed 5 minutes, Alose. Let's go.
Question: you have meeting on Portuguese too?
Yeah. Who is asking?
It's Juan.
Juan, yes. We are bilingual, so we have 2 Saturday in Portuguese and 2 in English. So last Saturday was in Portuguese, this one in English. The next one will be in Portuguese. We have like, Portuguese, English, Portuguese, English.
Nice.
Always 3 o'clock p.m., 3 p.m. in Brazil, of course.
Okay, let's go. And if the guests want to know more about us and talk, we can do this at the end of our meeting, okay? Don't go and wait, and we can talk more and we can explain more how things work. And yeah, thank you so much. Let's go back to our meeting. And now we have one of the best moments of Toastmasters, that is the table topics, and Naya Lima from Beat Club will be the person to conduct this this time of the meeting. So please, Naya, the stage is yours. You're welcome.
Thank you, Alaouzi. Thank you. Hello, you all. Toastmaster of the day, Alaouzi, very good job. Toastmasters and guests, very happy to be here today. I love the theme. I love hearts. As you can see, my wall, it's a heart. So it's just an excuse to show you my wall. Let me explain a little bit of table topics, what is going to happen. At the beginning, I said it helps members to practice improvising, right? Also helps you to take the things out of your hat, right? Develop 4 vital communications: listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. The buzz word for today is love. So I'm very, very happy to be here. Dia dos Namorados, Valentine's Day is a very special time. The topics that I have prepared for you will hopefully help you, all of us, to become better on improvisation. Since we are at Toastmasters, try and provide a speaking opportunity to maximum audience members. This session is not restricted to members alone. So even the guests, can participate, okay? I hope everyone gives a love a shot. I mean, gives this a shot, this opportunity. I may randomly call anyone to participate, or you can volunteer to come up to the screen by raising your hand. Okay, let's begin. Love is the most important thing in humans' life. Every science, every literature will tell you about it. Shakespeare. Oh, everybody. So I brought some situations that could be loved, maybe, or not. As Madonna said was, come on, baby, come on, boys and girls. Do you believe in love? Because I got something to ask about it, about love. So who will be the first volunteer? Let me share my screen first. Sorry. So let me tell you how it's going to work. It's going to work this way. I have can you see the screen? Of course you can, right? Sorry about this. So hello, my name is Naya Lima. I'll be your topic masters for today. Here we have impromptu speeches. We have a time frame. The timer will show you that there is a time for that. And as I said, guests are very welcome to join. The word of the day is buzzword. So please use the word of the day. I ask you. And how much time do I have? You're going to have 2 minutes. 1 minute is going to show the green screen. 1:30, it's the amber, yellow. 2 minutes is the limit, but you have until 2:30 to deliver a speech. What I tell you, some tips before we start. Listen, pause, and tell what you have to say. And then the grand finale is of course, our present you're going to give us, okay? So let me show you. I have, I'm going to call it the wheel of love, okay? Can you see it? Yes? I'm going to share here in full screen. So what I'm going to say now, I'm going to ask for a volunteer. For example, can be Pamela. Pamela, can you be our volunteer? I ask for Pamela because she's our member and she knows how this works. So Pamela, can you be our first volunteer?
Well, I can speak English very well. I am intermediate level. And maybe I can just try it now.
Okay, just give it a try. Give love at this time, okay? So
Okay.
I will spin the wheel, the love wheel, and you're going to ask a question, okay?
Okay.
So give it a try. Thank you very much, Pamela, for doing this. So here we go.
I can see the question.
Okay, Pamela, if you could go back in time to say, I love you to someone you didn't have the guts to tell at the time, who would it be? What would you say to this person? So remember, you maybe sometime in your life, you could say it, but you didn't, okay? So Pamela, the screen is yours.
Repeat the question, please. My phone. Well, when you say.
You want me to ask the question again?
Naya, excuse me, Naya. We can't see the question. We are just seeing your slideshow presentation yet. I believe you need to share the different screen so you can see the question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. So how can I do that?
You can stop sharing the screen, start again, and choose the right screen.
I'll do that. Sorry. So I stop sharing and I do it again?
Yes, choosing the wheel.
Okay, the wheel. So I'm sorry. So let's do it again. I'll spin the wheel again. And can you see it now?
Yeah.
This is a very funny one. If an alien came to Earth and asked you to explain what love is, how would you describe it? Do you understand? Alien from outer space, ET. So, okay, Pamela. So the screen is yours.
Oh, my friend alien. I will explain for you a difficult word in my opinion. But I think love is about care. It's about care of the people. In my life, I care my friends, but I love I care to my mother and my family, and I just care in all moments I can. I am a busy person. I like so much to work. Some friends said me I am a hawker person, and I organize me very much to can give them attention and love and affection. So I speak with a lot of people all the time, and I think that people say, oh my gosh, he has a lot of time. I don't have time. I prioritize my friends and my family. I just prioritize because I think this is love. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so now.
Thank you, Pamela. Really, thank you for sharing your love. That's okay. Do I have to share again the screen? So anyone? Yes, I will share. Anyone, a volunteer, for example, a guest would like to join me with love? Yes, Juan? Thank you, Juan. That's very lovely of you. Let's go to the wheel of love again. I'll share with you. So, Juan, get ready. Juan, you met someone in the subway and it was love at first sight. You come up to her and you say, what would you say? Okay, I just heard this story today in the news and it was very lovely. So Juan, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Naya, for the question. Meeting someone in the subway and telling he is the love of my life might be way too over the point. I will come to her and say, hey, think you are cute, then we might be the rushing, or I might be rushing at this time, but you could be the love of my life. Let's try to catch up, or let's try to meet up first, and then let's see if I'm right or not that right, and try to be warm with the person, trying to know each other in a better way, like more about the not the physical aspect. That will be one if you might take into consideration, but trying to get to know what is she about, what she like, what doesn't like, what is she expecting from life, what she's going towards to. So trying to be in the same position, or trying to be, if we are on the same way, to become our love of our life. And that is for my question. Again, thank you, Naya, for the question.
Thank you, Juan. That was lovely. You're a very cautious person. So yes, you should take time, because if you've met someone in subway and say, I love you, maybe she's going to think, okay, this guy is crazy. Thank you very much. Another volunteer, please. I think I love. Is it Plinio? Said yes?
I did.
Yes, Plinio. Thank you so much. Here we go. I'm going to share my wheel of again, my wheel of love once again. And let's go for a spin. Here we go. Plinio. You just met someone very special and you want to spend the rest of your life with her, but she's leaving to live in another country. You want this to work it out, so you propose a long-distance relationship. What would you say to her? Plinio, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Master Top Table, Naya Lima. This is you left in a very bad situation, because nowadays it's so difficult to find the right person. It's difficult to gaze her and have this look back to us. And when we can find this true love, or we believe it's a true love, she says to me, I am going to England, for example. What am I going to do? I don't believe really in love at the first look. I don't believe that, but I believe in love, of course. Even this reunion, this meeting, this is the result of much love. Love for the Toastmasters, love for our colleague Toastmasters. This is something that really increase our love, our heart, our living. But I really don't know what to do. If I were at your ages, I mean 20, 30 years, I think I would follow her. I would think. I would put everything in a scale and be the best and the worst. And I would follow, because it's very difficult to find the right love, the right person, because our thoughts, our moves are very different. If you love somebody like I do, I've been married for 14 years, the second time. We are different. There are many things that we cannot bear sometimes, but we must bear. This is being respectful, and this is a sign of love. So I believe I would have leave Brazil and will go with her. Of course, I will put everything on a scale. Thank you very much. Thank you for your topic, Master Naya.
Thank you so much, Plinio. Thank you for sharing that. That was really lovely. Yes, love. What we do about love, right? So, Felipe, are you up to the next one? Timer, Aletel, can you do another more? Another wheel spin again?
Yeah, you can do 2 more.
Yeah, great. So, Felipe, are you up to? So, share the screen. Great. Thank you for taking a shot, and let's go. So, this is how it goes. You got a perfect match on a dating online app, but the person is not very sure to meet you due to the coronavirus epidemic. what would you say to her to convince her? Let's meet, what would you say? Felipe, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Topic Master. Well, difficult question, eh? Well, I will propose her maybe to respect the protocols, you know, the mask and the alcohol, you know. But first of all, the idea of this is telling her that it will be an opportunity to meet other people, to meet a perfect match in this special time, an historical crisis. And due to could be an special meeting too, and we could write together on a special history, you know. So that will be maybe my lines to to seduce her.
Naya, you are on mute.
I'm sorry, this is terrible. Very good, Felipe. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts about that. As COVID is around us like love, so sometimes you have to be very cautious and take some time and then take the next step. Thank you very much. Raquel Ilha, are you up to the wheel?
And the road has it too. So let's
Yes, I think we
do
have
both.
to. Let's do the visitors. She has the priority. I'm the
I'm sorry.
counter.
Thank you.
If there is
Raquel.
time
Two
left,
more
I'll do it
questions.
left. Yeah.
Naya, do you have any more? Any two more?
Yes, I do.
So you
Who
can
will
do
be the
both.
next victim of my arrow, Cupid arrow today? Who's it?
It's
Okay,
Hoochie first.
Hoochie, get ready for the wheel of love. Let's go. So, Hoochie, this is, let's see. This is very more like philosophical. What do you wish someone taught you a long time ago about relationships? Okay, Hoochie, the screen is yours.
Oh, it's very special to me because I don't usually has a long relationship in whole my life. I have 40 years old, and when I almost 40 years, it's around 38 years, I met with one guy that make my world fall in down because I was very touched for him. And before this, not all my life, but before this, I not think about the relationship could fit in my life and my style, because probably because I never met with someone that have the same energy, because the not good experience before, because for many times I was treated not bad for the guys, actually treat not good for the guys. And probably this traumatized in some ways, and build someone that believe in love for sure, but I not believe that a relationship could fit in my life. But this suddenly changed when I look for this person. And this is very cliche. I don't know if this word is sorry, but I think this could be not so normal for some people, but to me, this was very, very intense. and change my life, but not in that moment. I wait for at least 1 year to understand what was happening inside me. And everything changed because this changed who I am. I think that now I am some mix that who I am and the other person is. And we can't predict this, but when we are touched, it's amazing. So thank you for this moment, guys. Thank you, Toastmasters.
Thank you for sharing. This is very, very lovely. Thank you. Last one for the spin.
Yes, let the last one. Thank you, Naya.
Can we do it? Last one?
Yes.
Last one. So let's jump here in the wheel. Who's going to be the last one? Last one, but not least. The last but not least. Yes, who is it?
I can do it because I was anxious to do it, but now I see Jumar raised his hand, and Jumar has the has the honor of going.
Jumar, let's go to the wheel of love. The last one.
Let's do it.
So, Jumar, your house containing everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to only one item. What would it be and why? Okay, Jumar, the screen is yours.
Okay, I have it on final dash. I'm not sure of the meaning, but I guess the final dash is the final moment I have to save just one thing.
Yes, final dash is to go back and get the thing. One special that you love.
Okay. Well, I would save as much as possible, but if there was just a few moments, I would catch first. It would not be my guitar, because I guess it was the first thing, because it's made from wood. It would burn first. Then I would save it first, my two guitars, and probably would not. The last thing would not be my dog. No, we would save it first. My wife would be away. Firstly, I don't know what would be the last thing I would make any effort. Okay, maybe my computer, because I cannot be without participating on the Toastmaster without my computer. I would not live without it. And the fire is burning. Well, I guess I would not sacrifice too much myself because of other things that may be burning in the house. I would, try to save as much as possible, but I'm not sure what would be the last thing I would come here to save. I guess that's it. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Jumar. That was very good. Thank you. I'm just going to share one last thing here with you. It's finished, right? So I loved being here. That was a great, just like Aletheia said, you have to have fun. And I'm really glad to be here with you, sharing your love. So I'm just going to share this last thing, okay? I promise. So I just want to tell you, it's not a poem, it's in the Bible. It says, love is patient, love is kind, it's not rude, it's not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, keeps no record of wrongs, does not delight in evil, rejoices with the truth, always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. So thank you very much. It was very great to be here with you today. Okay. And back to the great Alauzi.
Naya, thank you so much for this great moment and for this word. Oh, wow. I love it, Naya. Congrats. Thank you so much for bringing more love to our lives. Thank you so much. Let's continue our meeting. And now we have Aletheia with the report of time of the speakers. So Aletheia, please let us know the time of the speakers and which ones are eligible to be voted.
Oh, thank you all. Naya, gosh, full of love. Thank you so much. Your energy. Come on. Oh, gosh. So everybody should deliver their speech between 1 and 2 minutes with 30 seconds with tolerance. So Pamela have done in 1 minute and 11 seconds. Juan in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Plinio in 2 minutes. Wow. Felipe in 1 minute and 13 seconds. Ruth in 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh gosh, my heart was gosh, finish. And Gilmar 1 minute and 33 seconds. So all of them are eligible. Thank you so much. Back to you, Alaúzi. You were mute, Alaúzi.
So sorry. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Someone is sharing, so I can't share my screen. You cannot. I cannot start. Oh, okay, now I can. Thank you so much. Now we will vote for the best table talks speaker. Guests, you can also vote. Please, we will have 1 minute to do that. Give this gift to our speakers, please. Let's do that. 1 minute.
Alaúzi, sorry, I had a technical problem. I don't know who is with the pool. Alice, Pamela, maybe it's with you. Or with you, Alessandro.
I'm not sure if it's with me. I'm on my cell phone now. I'm glad to see this here. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I can't see the poll. I will leave the meeting so we can see that and I will come back again.
Okay, so let's do it after, Alaúzi. Okay?
Okay, let's continue. So
let's continue, yeah.
Yeah, I can share again. Someone oh, the poll. No, it's the poll of the first. There is a poll here appearing to me, but it's
yes,
not.
Can you launch it?
No, it's the poll of the first part of the speakers prepared speeches. Yeah, I believe it's another. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue. So, Aletheia, I know, but someone is sharing the screen, so I can't share. Please give me back this right.
Okay, boss.
Please, someone give me the right to share my screen.
Okay, Pamela needs to stop sharing the audio so you can share, Alaúzi.
Pamela, please. Okay, now I could do that. Okay, so we will let this for another moment. And now we will have the evaluators' feedback. And for beginning, we have Patricia Wolf that we will evaluate Vanessa Santos. And she has from 2 to 3 minutes to give her gift to Vanessa. Thank you so much, Patricia, and the stage is yours.
Thank you very much. Vanessa, it was a pleasure for you to you know, for me to be here to evaluate your speech. And thank you all for inviting me. Your grandmother loved her china. And you explained that this china was beautiful, but it lay above a dirt floor. And I saw this home in my mind, and I felt your sorrow at the fact that she never was able to get the china out of its packaging and to celebrate with you and perhaps the rest of your family. By looking at us straight in the screen and at the camera, I was able to feel, without you expressing too much, but you expressed through your eyes that there was sorrow on your part. You did gesture, and which is something that we discussed, but I would recommend don't ever turn your back on us, the audience. It's not a good idea. Always face us, no matter how, if you have to put your hand behind to get that glass, but always face us. I appreciated that you were connecting, and that was something that was very important to you. You want to be able to connect, and you did gesture. So nobody could say today that you did not gesture. Talking about gestures, sometimes I think in many of the Toastmasters, the use of gestures can be overmuch, like this is overmuch. We can do it more subtly and have real reason for that gesture. It's very important. As they say in life, less is sometimes better than more. But you did do that, and then you changed. And you went in a totally different direction, including your teacup. I was ever hopeful that that tea service was going to come to you. But that tea service, I'm not sure where it went. So I would love to know who got the tea service. And you showed us a very contemporary teacup, which was rather like a coffee cup, in which you brewed your tea. So you started off, you introduced, and we came in. Then you changed your direction. And the only thing is, I would have loved it if you would have come back and brought back your grandmother, because that was the intro. It was the very fancy teas that you were expecting, which we never got to see. But you did gesture. I did feel what you were trying to say. And the vocal, I feel I need to feel more from you vocally when you talked. That's all. And just a little bit more. But I think you're on your way from what we discussed. And I wish you the best. And I hope I hear this speech again. And please tell me what happened to tea service. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patricia. Wow. Applause for Patricia. Wow, it was really good. And you know, Patricia, I was here, listen everything and learning too. Thank you so much for this feedback. It was a gift for me too. And now we will have Juan Milano to evaluate Kin. And Juan, you have from 2 to 3 minutes to give this gift to Kin. The stage is yours, and thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Alaus. It was a very good personal story. They have a very clear message for us how to think about when we have some situation that we have to face it. So I would like to divide my evaluation into parts. One will be the message that has confidence, clarity, and very expressive way to implement or to solve his problem after he spaces out and realize that, okay, I need a solution for what I'm happening today or what is happening for me today. And he rely on people to help him. He definitely count on his friends for help him to solve the situation. And the second part is the expression. He used a lot of expression. They have a lot of gesture, very good, very smoothly. And the way to communicate to us, it was very clear. And Basically, he has was expressing in a pretty way the path to create this evolution from when he was laid off, when he received the notice. Afterward, he like started to think about what he's gonna do, and this climax to how it's always and evolve it in order to get his new entrepreneurship part. And the second part, it will be how he take us up in count with this history to make connect with everyone, because the situation was so good, or so good explained that everyone could relate it to it. And that's it for my part. Thank you, Aluz.
Thank you so much, Juan. And let's give applause to Juan. Juan, thank you for your time, and thank you for this feedback for Kim. I'm sure that he will really appreciate that. And now we have Aletheia that will give us a report. Aletheia, we shouldn't have someone to evaluate Alessandro.
We have a Kiko. Sorry.
Okay, so we don't have.
I will do.
Oh.
Akiko is the evaluator for Alessandro.
Okay, yeah, I believe that we don't have a slide with your. Yeah, sorry for that. Yeah, so Akiko, please give your feedback to Alessandro.
Okay, thank you, Alausi. So Alessandro, I like your speech because it was interesting. Why your speech was interesting, I thought. I guess it's because your well-organized speech script was very well organized, and then your storytelling skill and your body languages. At first part, you referred to like childhood, how do we perceive the time, and then the teenager time, how do we enjoy the moment but started caring other world, and then in our adult we can have tendency to look back, and then that is very nicely structured. It's like almost you prepare the stage for us to play in your stage. It's like a nicely foundation for us to involve to your story. That's why I enjoyed listening to you. I was like almost starting my own character in your story. It was easy to get involved. And then the topic was almost human wisdom. I feel very deep vision of you about very fundamental, everybody can have related to how to use your limited time, right? The topic was very deep and everybody should think at some point, occasionally. You look so perfect. That is good, and that can be improved because your topic, your appearance is like great leader. So I wish you were on the stage of more huge hall like a TED. Do you know the TED, right? People, you need a 10,000 audience to your of your speech that fits your style. But in this case, we have limited to maybe I think you should go to the TED. So my suggestion for the next step is if you don't go to the 10,000 audience scale, maybe you can use imperfection intentionally, like vocal variety. I noticed you are very doing the same tone. You speak in the same tone from start to the end. That would add the greatness of you. Like I could see you are a very great leader, but you need more depth you need more space, you need a more huge place. So maybe you add more vocabulary, like sometimes weak, sometimes fast, sometimes more slower. That will give the depth to the space between you and an audience. Some vulnerability would hook you because you deserve more audiences, more numbers of audiences. I hope it works on your next step. Thank you.
Thank you, Akiko, for this feedback. Thank you so much. And applause to Akiko. Thank you, Akiko, again. And now, Aletheia, please give your report about the time of our evaluators.
Well, they should deliver their evaluation between 2 and 3 minutes with 13 seconds with tolerance. So Patricia has done in 2 minutes and 39 seconds, Juan in 2 minutes and 4 seconds, and Akiko in 3 minutes and 24 seconds. So all eligible. Back to you, Alauzi.
Okay, people, let's do something. We are having some problems with our poll today. So I will put the names and the numbers, a number and the name of the person in the chat, and you send only the number to Aletheia, okay? So we will evaluate first our evaluators. I will do this now and put in chat, you choose the number and send to Aletheia. Okay, is in the chat now. You can vote. Oh, we have here. So someone did, Aletheia. It appeared for me. It appeared for you guys. Okay, great, Aletheia. So we don't need this. Okay, so let's vote in the poll.
No music?
Yeah, Pamela? Let's put some music. 1 minute. 1 minute. I believe that was. Wow, Pamela, amazing. Please, who was the person that saved the poll? Let's do the poll for the best table topics. Speaker, please. Thank you so much. Let's vote, guys. Amazing. I'm loving. Oh my gosh. I will cry after this meeting. Oh my gosh. I will sleep. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can do that. Let's continue our meeting. And now Raquel is our accounter. Please, Raquel, give us your report about our
Yes.
fillers. Thank you so much. The stage is yours. You have 3 minutes.
Thank you. I need permission to share the screen as well because I have my Excel spreadsheet.
I stopped sharing mine, so it's not me,
Yes.
guys.
No, yes, I am. I'm sharing. Don't worry. Okay, so guys, I have prepared this with the help of my friend Hono from Beach. He's very technological and he's all full of resources, and it's amazing. I love it because so he has all this done, and I just prepared with the name of all of you. So This is the first speaker, Vanessa Santos, and you have said once, so once, once, and you had 2 repetitions. The first evaluator, Patricia, I mean, she's amazing. She only had 1 in the middle of her speech. It was great. There was nothing else to point out. Cam, he said the word of the day, he had buzzword, and he said so once. Juan, you said and then so just once, this 3. Alessandro, you said you had 1 repetition and you said the word of the day. And I'm sorry if I missed somebody that said the word of the day, because I think I was really into getting the as and as, and I forgot to note down that part. So Kiko, you said 1 and you ended the word a little longer, just in 1 word. So it wasn't that bad. It was great. There was not a 4th speaker. The table topic master, our great Naya, it was great. I really loved it. And there was 3 1 and she said the word of the day. Great. Pamela had the first speech for the improv, and she said 1 1 so, 1 and 1 repetition. Juan, you also just said 1 1 and 1 so. Plinio had some as, 1 so, 1 like, and 1 repetition. Felipe, you said well twice, but you said well in the middle of the sentence that didn't belong. That's why I put it here as something that was off. And then and repetition. Huchi, you had some long endings at the end of the sentences. You were going 1, and then you continued, and you go, and you didn't have a pause in the middle of the words. So that's why I put it here, but I only saw 3 times, and then 2 and 1 repetition. Juma, you had 2 wells, 1 1 long ending, 1 repetition, and then there was no this. Toastmaster of the day, Alauzi, you spoke the most, so you had more things to point out, so it's okay. I can send you guys later. Timer, Aletheia, you just had some about, and you mentioned it in the beginning as well that you were saying, so it's okay. I couldn't point out the grammarian because there were no grammar. I couldn't do this, and that's it. So thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to say something else. You guys, this is a very nice tip. You can put it in your notes, the words that you usually repeat a lot. So you can just put them down on the table, and yes, that's it.
Oh, amazing, Raquel. Thank you so much for this feedback and for this tip. I love it. I will do that. You know, when I enter in Toastmaster, I always the winner with fillers, you know, like a lot. So I consider this an improvement. So I'm happy with this discount that you did about me. I'm happy because I improved a lot. And thank you so much again. Let's continue our meeting. And now, 1 minute. Yeah, now we will have our grammarian report. Alexandre Magno, please give your report. You have 4 minutes to that. And the stage is yours.
Thank you, Alauzi. Well, we have some interesting things here. And first of all, about you, my dear Toastmasters. There's something you said that I enjoyed a lot. You said the best part of me. It was kind of poetic. And there was some minor mistakes, like when you were saying something in the past tense and said have, not had. and you said heart instead of heart. And there's a challenge, it seems, for every Brazilian to say, write the word develop. We used to say develop. And once you said yes, I think you meant guests. And you said register. The emphasis is in the middle, register. Okay, just this question. About our hackmaster, Gilmar. Another question of emphasis. It said practicing instead of practicing, emphasis in the middle. Our first speaker, Vanessa, just one thing. She said, I got shocked. In fact, it is, I was shocked. Just a moment. Second speaker, Kenan is a master of English, so it was very interesting to hear him. He used the buzzword. He had very good fluency, and there are two occasions that he called my attention, especially when he said the title, laid off and shake it off. It sounds very good. And the expression, quite curious, down in the dumps. And there were just two minor mistakes. There was tell in the past, but he said bring, not brought. And a question of emphasis. He said entrepreneur, not entrepreneur. Third, Alessandro. He said sooner or late. It's sooner or later. Alessandro, I note some minor problems with your fluency. It's like you had some very subtle pauses after each word. It seems that you are trying to think about each word. And you said look behind. I think it would be more precise to say look back. And you said also I can done. And I think it would be I can do. Topic master, Naya, use the buzzword. And you said you could said it. It would be better to say you could have said. Philip, you said I will propose her. Well, propose in the meaning of suggestion. We would say I will propose to her. Because I think that I will propose her means I will ask her in marriage. And finally, Ruth. She said treated bad. In fact, it is mistreated. That's it, Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alexandre, for this great feedback and so rich. Please, if you have everything note, I would like you to send mine. Thank you so much for that. And now, our next report will be with our Hack Master of the Day, Gilmar. Gilmar, the stage is yours and you have 3 minutes to do your report. You're welcome.
Okay, let's start then with a few questions, if I can understand my own annotations here. Okay, Alessandro mentioned that young people don't think about something. What was that? Young people, children don't use it to think about? what?
Hi.
That's it. Alessandro mentioned too that his status in WhatsApp. What phrase is there in the status of WhatsApp?
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Okay, very exactly that. Vanessa, what color was the second teacup? She showed us what color it was.
There was white with dots, some kind of dots, blue dots or...
Perfect, that's it. Let me see here. Vanessa, she used to change the environment to, for what? She changed the environment to help her with what?
Reading more books.
Not exactly, not exactly. It was one specific, more in general. She used to change the environment to help her quit. One, two.
Bad habit.
That's it. Exactly, Kiko. Okay. Well, and specifically now, to have the book closed in the bedroom, what she used to put far away before going to bed.
Me?
That's it. That's it. Okay, keep your microphones open to answer fast. King Gibson, she just in the beginning of his speech, she lay down on the bed, looking at the ceiling. He had a problem. It was a shoe. Which shoe he has to solve?
He had been laid off. He had lost his job.
Yes, but he mentioned in a word his issue.
But fire.
Money issue.
Yes, I will consider this money issue. He pronounced the word financial issue.
Financial.
Okay, and he mentioned a platform to do online business. He told it is famous platform. What is the name of this platform?
Hotmart.
That's it.
That's the only one.
That's it. And he mentioned a friend helped him to start to organize the who?
Pamela.
Pamela.
That's it. Exactly. And he at the end realized a dream. Which dream? To be
Entrepreneur.
in
Self-employed.
Perfect. That's it. Self-employed. And the final message by King Gibson was,
thank you.
Take it off.
Take it off.
What?
Shake it off.
Huh?
Take it off.
Wake up.
I didn't understand.
Wake
Shake
up.
it off. Shake it off. Right?
Shake.
Yeah, you told all together. Wake up, shake it off. That's it. Okay, let's go to the next. The first music that caught my attention that was played, very famous music. If you remember the name of song, okay, or I want to know at least the singer.
Elvis Presley.
Perfectly, Akiko.
Yay.
Can't help falling in love. And during the pool to choose the best Speaker, what song was that? By a famous... Yes, that was the band. And the song?
The Beatles, Something in the Way She Moves. I'm going to sing a part of that for you in a while.
Okay, perfect, Beatles. But the song was Stand By Me.
Stand By Me.
Yes.
We already done with time.
Thank you very much.
Gilmar, it was fantastic. I love it. Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, wow. Congrats. It was really, really good. Congrats. And now let's go to our general evaluator, Plinio. Please, the stage is yours and you have from 5 to 7 minutes to give us your report.
Thank you, Alauzi. I'm so nervous, guys, but let's go. Hello again, madams and fellows Toastmasters. Congratulations to the club, the officers and the Toastmasters. You guys are getting better and better each reunion. No wonder you are where you are. A great example to Toastmasters, always exceeding yourselves. Then this is so good, but so good that you should, I believe, invite the current international president of the distinguished Toastmaster, Richard E. Peck, to join us anytime. Do you know him? I've been with him. He claims to be available if unoccupied. So please invite him. Well, let's go to what matters now. Theme of the reunion, love. What a significant words to these days. Valentine's days, and these days, pandemics, lockdown, no hugs at all, lack of vaccines in our country. There has to be love everywhere, and love is in the air around here. We begin our meeting in the right time at 3 p.m. when Alauzi lovely presented her family and even her dog to us. Great family, Alauzi. Congratulations. Then introduced very roles responsible, which I believe everyone was great and made the best by getting me fascinated. And then speakers Vanessa, Kim, and Alessandro, whose speech were great. I'll speak something ahead. Difficult to choose one as the best. Congratulations, you all. Naya came then on time, bringing the word love. She left us in various and different situations. I traveled to Scotland with my eternal love, Edna, my wife. The best of this is anyone had different answers. I believe all of us was in a situation like this. My buzzword, according to the words, love, patience, and resilience with each other. I received the link of the agenda at 2:18 today, and I couldn't follow in the whole way. There were 4 speakers, something different than what I read now. Madam Toastmaster finished on 3:10. Congratulations for balancing the time. Evaluations began 4:30. I don't feel inclined to say anything about the speakers because they were excellent. And the evaluators, Patricia, Juan, and Akiko, because they made a very, very, very good job. Their criticism were positive and sure will make the speakers grow, which helped us a lot to understand. Thank you to everybody. Thank you even to Madam Patricia Wolf. She is foreign speaker and she spoke very slowly and it helped us to understand her very much. But after this, the music, George Harrison, the Beatles, 1968 song, something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. This is beautiful, guys, so beautiful. A counter, Raquel, good ears, good job. The grammarian, Alexandre, as usual, you are always excelling yourself. The hard mark, Gilmar, thank you not for asking me anything. because I can't sometimes pay attention in two things at the same part. I would have answered wrongly. Although I have paid attention in everything, but there was a time that I could hear you, and I believe you could hear me. Okay, now a mess, but let's go. The meeting started on time, very good. Everyone properly introduced. I think I was not today, but that's okay. The Toastmasters filled all the roles prior to the meeting starting. The Toastmaster introduced and explained very nice the meeting theme. The Toastmasters properly introduced the topic master, the top table that I really enjoyed. The grammarian prepared and introduced exactly how it is, and it's a very difficult word because I had never heard it. This was the first time, but I believe many of you used in the right way. The general evaluator did a good job. The time prepared and did introduce the role very, very nice. I had told this before. And the accountant did the right. I'm impressed with her ears. Very, 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 very good. And the timer for the top table was properly explained. And the topic selected was very appropriate to the day. Yes. What can I say about you? Every time I come here, I believe my heart, it seems it's going to pull out of my body because you are amazing, and I am learning every day, everything from you, and taking everything to my clubs. I got two. In the beginning, it was told about the First West Portuguese, but I belong to the Brilliant Club as my background here. Thank you very much. Back to you, Toastmaster. Thank you by the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Plinio, for this feedback, and you are always welcome here with us. You contribute for us to go ahead too. Thank you so much. And now let's roof the thumbs and to celebrate the winners of the day. So the winners of the day of the table topics is who? Ruthie! Congrats, Ruthie! Good job! And now the winners of the day about the evaluator. Who was our best evaluator? Patricia! Congrats, Patricia! And thank you again for being with us and contributing so much for our meetings. And the best prepared speech, who? Let's see, Ken. Congrats, Ken. Congrats. So thank you so, guys. Let's give applause to our fellow Toastmasters. And yeah, I finished here my job. Thank you so much for being with me and with our club. And yeah, thank you so much for being here and sharing with me all this love. And it was a great pleasure for me to share my lovers with you. Thank you so much. And let me stop sharing. Yeah, thank you so much again.
Thank you, Alaúzi. Such a nice meeting. Guys, we can open the mic. Could we do our photo again with hearts? Do you know the reaction? Do you know the heart reaction? Everybody knows. Let's do the photo again. Look at that. So beautiful.
Let's see if Gilmar, Naya, Akiko.
We have to do it so
Felipe.
Fast.
Yeah, we have to do the same times.
Maybe you can count. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I will ask again. Okay. Oh, Kim is using cheating.
have a reaction.
I can't see your heart again.
No, you have a reaction.
The reaction in the
Yeah, the
Zoom.
reaction.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if everyone can do it.
Patricia, can you? Pamela.
Kiko. Yay.
Spring amazing.
Okay. Okay.
So beautiful. I hope you've got.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Aletheia,
you,
do you do the
guys.
final announcements? Are you going to do the final announcements?
It's just about our last meeting that will be next Saturday at 3 p.m. in Brazil, and it will be in Portuguese. Everybody is so welcome to coming. Ruti, come next Saturday again. It was a pleasure to have you here with us.
Oh,
Thank you.
I already signing my inscription to become a member from Goiânia Toastmaster group.
Ah, cool. You are from Goiânia?
Actually, I live in the Urutaí, it's close to Goiânia, but I usually go more often in Goiânia because my family is there.
So you know Eduarda. Do you know Eduarda?
No, but I talk with her by WhatsApp. And
cool.
Yes, virtual friends.
Great. She's lovely. Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah,
so thank you all, Juan. Thank you so much for coming. Azu, Plinio, Patricia, our guests from other clubs. Thank you so much.
I would like to invite you to the meetings on Thursday that we have at 7 p.m. Chilean time. It might be 8 p.m. your time. You all are invited. Look at us after office, Toastmaster after office. Let me try pinging.
Do you have your link?
Yeah,
you can share with us in our chat if you want, of course. If you don't have it now, you can send to me and I can share with everybody after our meeting. Great.
Yeah. I would like to say something that I remember. The music credit we need to give to Brianna. Brianna is not here, but I asked her in the morning, please send me love music is in English, the best ones. So we need to give her the credits.
Oh, it was really, really nice. Really, really nice. And who else? Someone wants to talk something or have any doubt? Oh, Queen. Yes, Queen, our Queen.
Meeting. So bye for everyone.
Bye, Ruth. Have a nice weekend.
Bye. You're welcome.
Always. Bye.
Feel free to come in always.
Bye, people.
Bye, bye. Bye, guys. Have a lovely Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Oh.
Eita.
Yeah.
Can you hear Rejane?
Thank you, for the invitation.
Thank you, Felipe. Always welcome. So nice to see you again.
I love it. Okay, thank you for remember me this. I really need this. Yeah, my planning for tonight is just to sleep. And I really need to sleep. So yeah,
me and my dad
will be my best company this night.
Alonso, you really deserve our 2 meetings today. Was a wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Full of energy. Thank you so much. Thank you, King. I know for you it was so hard and you have done it so well. Look at that. Our next VPE. I don't know. BPE. Bye, Azu. I hope you have.
Thank you, everybody. I have to go. Bye bye.
We
Bye-bye.
had a lot.
Thank you very much. See
It
you.
was a lot of
See you.
Toastmaster today. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Please
Yes,
consider the idea. Consider the
What?
idea of karaoke, please.
Yeah, I love it, this idea. Today we was talking about creative meeting. Who knows? One karaoke, TM karaoke. Should be a nice idea. Should be a nice time together. Who knows?
That's
You
fun.
can.
I think it is nice.
Sing. We have some talents here. Maybe we will be courage singing. To be nice. Can you sing, King?
I'm not able to. I can play sports. I cannot dance and I cannot sing. I can play sports.
Oh, we can make a creative Toastmaster in some quadra in English. How can I say quadra in English?
Accords.
Accords.
Chords.
Wow.
Tennis
Quadra de esporte, accords.
Chords.
Felipe
Tennis courts.
can talk
Volleyball
in
courts.
Portuguese too, né, Felipe?
Pouco.
Você sabe o que é quadra
Quadra
de
não.
esporte?
Não sei.
Quadra de esporte?
Que é isso?
Que é isso? Que bonitinho. Que é isso, Kim?
It's a volleyball courts, tennis courts, where you play sports. It's a quadra court.
Yeah.
Ah, ok.
Court with C. Right?
Em espanhol é encordar.
Court or
Como
court?
que é?
Courts or courts?
Court.
Courts.
Force?
No,
Jura?
court. No, court with T.
Courts, sorry. Courts.
Courts. Nossa, gente, como eu
But
nunca
I
vi.
think
Deve ser porque eu não
courts
faço
with S.
esporte, né?
Yeah, tennis
Sinal que eu não
court,
faço
yeah.
esporte.
I got
Porque...
You do sport in Portuguese.
That's why, Aletheia.
Yeah.
Aletheia, I've sent you
Oi.
an audio explaining what happened today, okay? So you don't blame it on me.
No, never.
I had no energy today. I was in my
Imagina se
hammock.
você tem energia. Pensa.
I was laying in my hammock half the meeting, just then I got up
No,
to the
você
end.
tava todo pleno, nem vem.
No, I tried. It's really hard.
Foi massa. Vocês estão discursando muito fera. Eu acho que a gente tem que fazer um burô do Brasília. Só digo isso. Menino, estão criando um negócio aí do Brasil, não sei o que, burô. Como é que chama mesmo, Lê?
Felipe entende português, Felipe?
Entende.
Um pouco.
Entende, ele entende um monte.
O Speakers Bureau é uma plataforma também da Toastmasters que existe fora do Brasil e que o Ricardo pediu para o Fernando Prestes estabelecer aqui no Brasil também, que é criar um pool de oradores que passam por um crivo na Toastmasters Brasil para serem selecionados e eles são representantes oficiais, por exemplo. Vamos dizer que a Rede Globo precisa de alguém que fale sobre a Toastmasters. A Toastmasters vai puxar desse pool uma dessas pessoas e coloca naquela posição. Ou precisa de um palestrante da Toastmasters Nacional Brasil para poder representar. Então, convida esse pessoal e aí pode sair do crivo voluntário. Por exemplo, uma empresa que vai contratar alguém que seja responsável por falar sobre o Toastmasters. Ele pode ir como um palestrante pago, porque ele foi qualificado a participar, entendeu? A ideia é fazer uma chancela de oradores para aumentar a credibilidade.
I understood 80%.
Uau, a lot! Muito bem!
No, muito rápido.
Ah, sorry, Felipe.
Mas é muito legal, de palestrantes treinados, né? Certamente eles terão um treinamento específico, bonitão para eles, de verdade, assim. Tá? Muito legal.
Espero que sim.
I hope so too.
Mas,
muito legal.
But you two need to ask for I don't know, the use of the brand
Yes, the idea is not that we use the brand, but there is a Toastmasters. Sorry, I forgot the name. What's the name? Aletheia? Bureau, Toastmasters Speakers Bureau. There is a bureau for speakers in Toastmasters, and we select them to be there. And you can use the speakers with they have the knowledge to deliver speech. They won't sell Toastmasters raising money, but
it's a different organization.
Yeah, no, it's inside Toastmasters Brazil. I share with you
but it's more professional. You know, there are 10 people
here,
and they will be trained to
I'll share with you the link.
Deliver their. It's not about speech. It's about
we
talking.
can talk about anything. You don't need to speak about Toastmasters, but you have the Toastmasters approval as a professional speaker, not just a Toastmasters central speaker. So this link here, I think, explains a little bit about the program. And Brazil didn't have this before, so now we have this is it's in the beginning, so everyone is trying to understand how this works, but it's all with the
mas isso já existe.
Yes, there is a program in Toastmasters International for Speakers Bureau.
Got it.
Massa, você lembra? Massa.
Que bacana.
Que bacana.
É chileno.
Tá, gente, eu tenho que ir, que a Regiane tá aqui pulando aqui.
Vai comemorar o Dia dos Namorados com ela, né?
É muito espanhol chileno,
claro que.
Sei de chileno, nós também
depois eu queria falar contigo.
Ai, claro. Pode vir. Já estamos os amigos.
Eita. Tô vendo aí, ó.
Tá aqui, eu posso ir aí só.
Ó, já tá com a camisa da área 8, ó. É isso aí, a diretora da área.
Área 8.
É, uniforme de Jenison aí, ó.
Eu tô aqui tentando ser sério, o pau torando ali atrás da porta.
Meu Deus do céu.
É
Beautiful
assim, da hora que acorda, a hora que dorme. Bicho.
Energia mil.
Sei, energia mil. Vocês acham que eu tenho? Miséria. Tchau, gente. Foi lindo hoje. Thank you so much. Thank you, Felipe. Tchau.
Quando você queira. Prazer pela invitação. Tchau, tchau.
Tchau.